Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. My goodness. Okay, if you are cross-watching for anybody who has Leo energy, Leo got the same card as this. So this is your reading for October. We have a beautiful awakening, renewal and enlightenment. As soon as we hit Libra season, boom, things are going to go off for you. Things are going to take off. Things are going to move really, really super fast. There's this energy of dormant dark energy is ready to open. It's time to step into the spotlight. It's feeling like this beautiful awakening. This is the Judgment card, renewal and enlightenment. This is the rebirth after they're showing me a fairly compressed time of, it's like, yeah. The energy before the rebirth felt like it was really, compressed. Like everything just got, that's the best word I can, it's like you had to go through this portal and everything got squashed in. It's the best way I can describe it, Gemini. But it felt like quite, like almost restricted in a way. Like you knew you had to go through it, but at the same time, it's like, oh, this isn't comfortable. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Gemini. Let's see what is coming in the Death card. Yeah, my goodness. Okay, so we've got Death and we've got Rebirth here. So you've gone through the death portal and gone into the rebirth, and like that contracted energy, it felt like it just happened all so quickly, and it just like, suddenly spurted out into this white energy through the darkness, through the underworld, into the light, and whoa, where do I find myself now? It all happens so fast. So what's shifting and changing is the Scorpio energy, Mars, Pluto, Scorpio, Uranus, which is in your sign, the planet of change, is going to activate. Once we're in the element of air, Libra season, boom, off we go. So these are two major arcanas here. This is saying that this is going to be a huge shift for you, Gemini, coming in. So speaking of huge shifts, I have an announcement that I am finishing off my personal readings. I will not be doing personal readings anymore. I'm being called into more the teaching space, the Green Line Mystery School space, teaching tarot, astrology, all the other beautiful things that I teach, interdimensional stuff. And so I've been called into that. And so personal readings are finishing on the November the 30th. So if that's something that you've been wanting, I'd be getting in now. There's limited spots left. So it's interesting that this, and the link for that is in the description box below to book in for a personal reading. So we have, again, the Libra season justice card. This moon energy's been around, and it's actually interesting because it's felt like something it's like I saw the light and then it went really foggy and I questioned it. I questioned, is this real? I saw something clearly and then I was unsure, uncertain. So what's going on? But look at this new opportunity coming your way with the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, next to the Scorpio energy, King of Cups. So we do move into Scorpio season later in October. And that feels like once we hit that, there's a level of intensity. There could be new opportunities coming your way in Scorpio season, actually. So those of you who are looking for new relationships, new jobs, that's actually something that could be, okay, Libra season, it feels like, it doesn't mean that won't happen, but it's more like, whoa, we're in element of air. Everything's flowing really quickly. It grounds down into Scorpio season here, Gemini, and it could be like, okay, now I'm ready to go deeper with something or someone. So let things flow. It might be going super, super fast all over the shop, not particularly grounded at all. And just know that when it's ready, and probably closer, like I said, to Scorpio season, it's going to ground down into something deeper. So Gemini, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising, and always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view of what's going on for you. Each one will resonate slightly differently, and this is just a general reading. Gemini, just take what feels right, and if it doesn't resonate, don't take it on. And if it does really resonate, you'd like to explore it further, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. So we have the situation, the Justice card, which is very Libra. And so it feels almost like you're taking a moment to pause to look at something and say, is this fair? How is this working in my life? For some of you, you might quite literally be looking at contracts and look at legalities here. That if you have something hanging over you or over somebody that you care a lot about that might be some kind of decision that's hanging, or some kind of, contractual agreement or something that's hanging over them a little bit, then you might be getting more involved with that as well. But the Justice card crossed by the Hermit card, these are two major arcanas. Like I said, the situation could be quite serious. So it's very much like, maybe it's like I'm starting to take something a bit more seriously here. Maybe it's like it was there and I wasn't really paying much attention to it. It wasn't all of this person. I wasn't taking it very seriously. And then I'm like, okay, now it's got my attention now. Now I'm paying attention to it. Now I'm doing a little bit of questioning about this. Okay, what's going on here? And a little bit of soul searching, realizing that this is something that could be more serious than what I thought. Now, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could actually be a good thing. But either way, it's got your attention. Something has got your attention. So you might be rethinking or thinking about agreements. We have at the base the Two of Swords. So it's almost like you've turned into a Libra and Libra season, Gemini, because you've got the two Libra cards, Justice and Two of Swords. And so if you have any Libras around you, or you're in a relationship with them, or they're siblings, friends, someone close to, you're potentially going to have a lot to do with this person. And I feel like there's a lot of hesitation here with the Two of Swords at the base. What's happening deep down is that it might be, I don't know what direction to go in. So with the Justice card there, it could feel like, this decision, if a decision's hanging in the balance, it could go either way here. And it's uncertain. There's an uncertainty about it. So, and with the moon in your conscious mind, it's not helping with the uncertainty. It's actually clouding everything and going, right, I can't logic it away. I can't intuit it away. I can't find the right way to go about this. Something seems really clouded here with the moon card. So I think you find yourself in it's quite an interesting space where it feels like you can't go backwards, but you can't go forwards. So where am I? I'm kind of a bit stuck with this, or something feels out of your control or out of your hands in some way. So you might find yourself in this kind of like middle space, like stuck in the middle with you kind of thing, in this middle ground where you're just sort of floating and not really knowing where you are. Like I said, it doesn't feel super grounded. So there's a lot of uncertainty and things just aren't clear there. In the recent past, we do have the Star card. So it's saying that you were guided, like someone was kind of guided towards this path with the Star card. Maybe you've gone through a lot of healing with the Star card, or already been through that process. But that's the energy that's coming into it. It feels like with the moon and the stars, we've got quite a few, like we've got the two stars here and we've got the two moons here with these energies, and another moon there. So I feel like it may be even around some of the moons. I mean, we have a new moon in Libra and a full moon in Aries in October, but I'm not really... I mean, we've got a Libra energy, so maybe more new moon in Libra happening, that you might feel there's a very strong energy around that gets activated for you. But what I'm getting is that this searching for the meaning of something, for like you want to shed some light on something. And the moon and the stars, whilst they are celestial bodies that can give answers, I don't feel like you're necessarily getting the answers here. There seems to be this deep sense of questioning that's going on. But yet I feel like the answers do come with the Eight of Cups. It's like, okay, I don't know for sure how I'm feeling. I don't know the path ahead for sure, but all I know is all I can do is trust my feeling here. So it may be that there's just some information or the picture isn't quite clear. And if you're not sure about something or the direction something's going in, or whether you can trust something or someone, they're saying don't think about the external things. Come back to how you're feeling within a situation. And if you're feeling like this isn't right for me, or isn't fulfilling me, or it just doesn't feel like me, then let those feelings transform the situation for you. It's about going in and listening to that, listening to your feeling and how you're feeling about it, rather than trying to get information externally that will help you make a choice and decision here, because I don't feel like it's necessarily going to come. Or if you're waiting for someone else to make a choice and decision, it's not about that external energy. It's about what's going on inside of you. So you're turning up as the Empress, which is fabulous and beautiful. And the thing is, you might be giving someone or something a lot of love here. You're nurturing this energy, and very loving and nurturing, but yet there's a sense of the path ahead and is uncertain for either you and them, or them and you care about them, especially if this is like a child of yours or someone like that. That can come through with this as well. The Empress is very generous and loving, and so it feels like you've given a lot to a situation, and maybe it's around a creative journey or some kind of creativity or something you have created, but it feels disproportionate. This Empress is like giving something a lot of love, and I don't feel like it's coming back to you here, Gemini. And so the energy surrounding you is the Chariot, which feels like people are going in different directions here. And it's a little bit of, what are you holding on to if you're going in a different direction to somebody else? Are you trying to make it work, or are you trying to hold the bond that you have together? But it does feel like this energy of being pulled in two different directions is coming in. So whether it's you're feeling like you're going in a different direction to another person, or you just feel like I'm being pulled this way, it doesn't feel like I said, it doesn't feel like this clear path ahead, which is totally different to this awakening energy. So this energy is about to change. So hopes and fears, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, and this may be that you're wanting a situation to end and tangibly shift and end with the Ten of Cups as well. And it's like, yeah, I just feel like I need to find a resolution or an end point here in order to move forward. So the Ten of Pentacles can be around family as well. So maybe you're worrying about a family member, or that there's something around family that's coming in. Maybe you want to see a family member. It's hopes and fears. But the Ten of Pentacles is kind of saying you're at the tail end of something here, and it's just about really understanding that you can't go down that path anymore. We have as the outcome the Page of Pentacles and the King of Cups, and here comes the new opportunity. And this is the new direction that you're going in here. You're ready to dive in deep. So the Page of Pentacles next to the King of Cups could be, I'm doing an online course and I'm just going to dive deep into that. Or I've got a new job opportunity and it feels like it's something that feels a lot more grounded. There might be an intensity around it, or relationship goes to another level and you kind of go into something a lot deeper here. Either way, it feels like whatever was not fulfilling you here, because you're giving so much as the Empress, so loving and giving, and then you're not getting it back. And this opportunity is potentially going to be able to give it back to you, whether it's a person or something you just want to dive deep into. So, and you might just be hearing about it or getting excited by the idea. It might not necessarily be fully starting yet, or it's just at the very exciting new beginning of it. But it feels like an exciting new opportunity to dive into something that just feels better for you. So we have as an overall energy the Ten of Cups. And again, it feels like these cycles, an emotional cycle is over, an emotional journey is over here. And that doesn't mean a relationship is over or a job is over. It could mean something like that, or a living situation's over. But it also could just be, I can't do that anymore. I can't do it that way anymore. And so you are very much the opportunity here to dive into something deep. And with the Scorpio type energy, it could feel like a transformation. Something's ready to transform, which then speaks to this sense of awakening. But it's quite the journey to get there, I would say. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Gemini, and see what is coming in. You've got a few affirmation cards, and that usually means that these are like affirmations from the universe. So it usually means that you need some affirmations. So we've got, I let go of all expectations. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. Beautiful. We've got, my thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind, no person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Perfect. And you are the Empress, so you are in this sort of energy of being able to create what you want here. And my income is constantly increasing. We like this. So in terms of like what's happening financially, plus also on the relationship front, I feel like things could head into a direction that feels, somehow it just feels fuller. That's the feeling I get, full. Okay, my income is constantly increasing. I begin now today to open myself to ever-increasing prosperity. Fantastic. So that's what this could be next to the Page of Pentacles and the King of Cups, which is a Scorpio energy, very good with money as well. So let's see, but could be secretive. So there could be something secretive around this, I have to say. So let's see, let's pull a charm for Gemini. We have, the little butterfly. Beautiful. So something is transforming here. It's not necessarily like everything in your life, but it's like a small section of your life. There's a new opportunity, maybe a new person coming your way, and there's an opportunity to transform something in your life, whether it's to do with your work, your money, your home, your health, or even a relationship. We're seeing this new opportunity here that you're ready to dive in deep. It's going to be quite the emotional journey, I would say, Gemini, but transformation and awakening is on the cards for you. So that's your reading, Gemini. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we see this beautiful new opportunity to dive in deep. It's very grounded and it feels like, okay, yes, I feel like with all this turmoil here or uncertainty, I'm ready to dive into that, which feels good. So let's look at what's happening after that. Let's look at next steps. We're going to talk to Archangel Michael and get some guidance from him. We're going to ask some soul messages. We're going to go up to the higher realms, interdimensional realms, and see what's going on up there. We're going to look energetically what's happening for you and also what's transforming for you, which we've got as the message. So that's all in the extended reading. Love it if you check it out. The link is in the description box below. And I don't want you to miss out, Gemini. If you are wanting a personal reading from me, this is the last chance to get that personal reading. Like I said, they finish on the 30th of November. There are limited bookings and the link for that is in the description box below. And that's it, Gemini. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments and take care.